Hello again. So I think I've shot like 3 or 4 videos tonight already. And I'm gonna shoot another one, god damn it. I just stirred some can of butter that I'm cooking in a crock pot. Very exciting. I'm gonna have wheat cookies tomorrow. And I might just bring them for people at the comedy show. You wanna know what the password is to these pot cookies? To the cannabis experience? You wanna know the password? Bowie. That's right. I'm going to say something about Bowie. Of course, I didn't love him as much as other people. Everybody's got that artist that was so very important to them. Here's the thing, you guys. I have Bowie albums, and I really like him, and I cried when he died. But I wasn't obsessed with him. There are very few artists that I've been totally obsessed with. But I will say, you guys, when Fiona Apple passes, I too shall passes. I ain't going through that shit without faith. I'm really not. Her music means the world to me, literally. My world, anyway. See, Fiona Apple is my president. That's why I don't vote, y'all. Because I live in my own little world where I am God. It really shouldn't be odd to believe that you're God. I mean, here's the thing. A lot of people want to believe that they're God. They just don't think that that's what they're believing. They're really homophobic people that try to justify their bigotry with some stupid-ass Bible verse. It just makes it worse. Because you can't really fight the Bible, can you? You know? Because if you try to argue, this is what I end up happening. They'll be like, oh, well, you're just a non-Christian. You don't know that Jesus really died for your sins. You just haven't been saved. You're in denial. You know, it's just like addiction. People that are convinced that you're an addict. You probably are, but regardless, it's nobody else's business. It's still up to you as to what you want to do. I don't know why other people can't let you have it. Let you have it. Let you have it. And I know it seems really tragic, but maybe it's just what they need to do for the time being. Where are you even going with that? I don't know, man. I have no idea. We've been going on for like 5 fucking minutes. I don't know what the fuck we've been saying.
It's all fucking blurry, you guys. People ask me, like, so do you feel good about your performance? I'm like, not really. I don't even know what the fuck happened. So weird. Because I have the camera here in my head, right? I have a camera here in my head, and they pay a lot of attention to stuff that I wish that they'd leave alone. I wish they wouldn't zoom in so much on every time I screw up, or every time that I don't answer the phone, and somebody important calls me. Fuck you, camera crew. Why don't you zoom in on all the times that I succeed? Well, because there aren't that many, bitch. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Sometimes I really hate this illness, but then it's so funny, and all I can do is just be in that little party that I've created for myself, and it's okay that we are this way, because it seems like I am towering above the rest. And no, I can't seem to digress whenever I'm talking about myself, whenever I'm talking about the things that are important to me. And I don't think anybody can see me, hear me, feel me, touch me. Did I just quote Pete Townsend? It's on the. I have that on like my other keyboard. But I don't think I said it right. This is more fun. This is like Motown or some shit. Well, you know you make me wanna shout, keep my heels up and shout, throw my heels back and shout, throw my heels back. I don't know the rest. I mean, it's such a, that's the wedding song, right? Yeah, they played that at weddings. That was good. You can sing though, man. You can. The thing is, I'm not very good at like all that Christina Aguilera kind of shit. Like, you know, I'm good at it, but only to a certain extent. I feel like if you fuck up a note like that, it's just really, it sounds really, really bad. I like Motown a lot. It's one of my favorite genres. I used to listen to Motown all the time when I was a kid. It's weird because that shit don't mean anything to my parents who grew up with it. And it makes me really sad that they grew up in all these really awesome eras and they didn't protest the Vietnam War, and they grew up during the Beatles and they never went to a concert. And it's like they grew up during Bob Dylan and they never went to a concert. And they grew up during the Grateful Dead and they never went to a fucking concert. No, they were never on a dead bus. They didn't really give a fuck. They never really smoked pot. They never really smoked cigarettes. They didn't really get drunk. They didn't really party. They didn't really experience all that free love shit that I fantasize so much about. Just going back in time, as if you can't see, we like to live in the past, and the past is where I'll be for fucking ever. Is the past that I create nostalgia? You know, I just can't wait. I feel like I'm I'm channeling this 50s song and I don't know what the fuck it is. That's not right, but give me. I always sing that song. I don't even know what that song is. So I really gotta do this tomorrow. Gotta do this tomorrow. Oh. I hope that somebody relatively famous will finally watch this and go, who's that bitch? Who plays her keyboard like that? She's really interesting, and I really want to get out of here. Even though I'm scared, I just want to walk through the fear. Cause that's what you gotta do when you do what I do. That's what you gotta do when you do what I do. I can't let my PTSD get the best of me. I know that I've got problems. This is the only way I know how to solve them, and by solving them I mean I just accept them and I move on, and by moving on I mean I don't move on, I just stay right here, but then the message becomes clear when I feel like I can be myself in this place that I create. I can be myself and I can feel things, and I'm never too late, cause I'm always late, yeah, I'm always late. To the extent that I was told by many black people that I'm on CP time, it's better known as nigga time. And I was told this by black people, so please don't shoot me down. If they told me that, that means I'm on their side, that means I'm on their side, that means I'm on their side, and I would defend them into the ground, into the ground, into the ground. CP time, though, that's what it's called. Colored people time, that's what. I mean, you know you on that CP time.
What?
Nigga time.
Oh, thanks.
They told me CP time is 15 minutes. CP time ain't 2 hours, Amy. Sorry. I can't help it when I'm in another world. Like I said, multiple zip codes. Sometimes it's just another planet entirely. Nobody else can conceive. But I'm over there, I'm over here, I'm over anywhere but here. Like right here, right now. There is no other place I wanna be. I don't know why I sing these songs that are bad, I'm sorry. I hated the 90s. Like, can I just say that again? I mean, it's like I love the 90s, but I hated the 90s because, like, there's so much shit in the 90s. Just bullshit, you know, just typical 90s bullshit. I play piano with my head. It sounds better the other way.
how I did that.
That's cool. I wonder if I can continue to do that. That is so cool. I am so amazing, you guys. See, I come up with stupid ideas, but they work sometimes. I mean, it's just so quirky and weird that it's like cool, you know? She plays piano with her skull. Because I'm not very good at playing with my finger. Like, I fuck up the stuff. Fuck up the shit. See, I'm telling myself I gotta end the video sometime soon, so I gotta play really fast and say all the things that I need to before I gotta go. I gotta go stir the pot butter again, because that's really important stuff. That's what you decided to play that on. Like, I feel like you should play another key, like, when you're saying something really profound, rather than just like, I gotta go stir the pot butter now. You know what I mean? I don't want to play with anybody but myself. That's music and sex and all other things. I'd rather play with the party I've created. And if you watch these videos, yeah, I think you'll understand why she has the upper hand. Yeah, man. I'm way better than all of them. You're right. But I'll never be with anybody. I'll never have sex again. That's fine. No, at least I'll never have to have an abortion. By the looks of it, I won't have to do it myself. Okay, so women are freaking out about this. I don't even think Trump's against abortion. Like, I think he stated, like, that he wasn't against abortion. Like, he thinks that women should have that choice. Here's the thing, you guys. I want to throw y'all through all kinds of loops. I don't believe in childbirth. I think that they should just stop allowing people to have kids until they do something with all these kids in, like, social services, you know. Kids are in, like, the custody of the state, and they just fall within the cracks of the system. Until we do something with all those kids, nobody's allowed to have no pregnant bitches are allowed to make babies happen anymore, like, because of all these kids. Like, I am, like, pro-abortion. I am not pro-choice. I'm definitely not pro-life. Yeah, I'm way more extreme than pro-choice. Like, I think that it bothers me that women have the choice at all. Like, but it's funny that the government wants them to always have to have a baby. I want them to always have to kill the kid. That's what I want. I'm a horrible person, I know, but it's horrible, right? It's just so horrible that I want those kids to have, like, a decent life and not just a shit life because their parents are too, like, high or drunk to, like, take care of them because they weren't ready to have kids in the first fucking place.
Or, you know, perhaps they don't have parents, and you know, their mom just gave them up for adoption. And basically doing that is like putting a baby in a box and leaving it on the side of the road. It's really what you're doing. So you're not a noble person. You're just a selfish, self-centered piece of shit. Just because you don't want to have an abortion, because you don't want to have that on your conscience. You want to give this baby life. Like, it's going to love you and thank you forever for making that very wonderful, sweet, noble, you're such a great fucking person kind of decision, you know? We don't think like that about you. It took me over 30 years to realize why, are you so miserable? You're so extreme. Obscene. Really fucking mean. I always knew that something was severely wrong with me. Ever since I was very young. Maybe 2 years old. I saw myself in my crib. They call it depersonalization. Something like dissociation. I was 2 years old. That means that wound is pretty old. I don't know if I got this illness from my mother, like she passed me her wonderful genes. That's another thing. So many emotionally unstable young women should be having children. Why do you want to carry on the tradition of being a victim? It's really not that commendable. So many women use babies as a bargaining chip to keep a man in their life. Besides, it's not gonna work. He's gonna leave your ass. Think he's gonna pay child support? Highly doubtful. Because I'm sure you really know how to pick him. So I'm sure his genes aren't too good either. Your kid's probably gonna be a sociopath. Because you're not gonna raise him. Or maybe he'll just be a borderline personality and people are gonna think he's a sociopath until he gets on heroin or maybe he kills himself. There you go. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. See, that's the thing. I'm all for abortion. How about an express lane? How about an express lane? I think I've already mentioned this before. But I can't mention it enough, I'm sure. I find it funny that if all the Christian conservatives were told that they couldn't keep having babies to contribute to God's army, they would be so upset, they'd be so butthurt, they would fight and fight till the death. In order to keep having kids, keep procreating, overpopulating the already overpopulated planet. That's ridiculous. And it's not fair, is it? That you want to take away our rights, and if we try to take away yours, you get mad.
That's why you feel the way you do about guns. Isn't that right? And here's the thing, y'all. I'm not that liberal. I mean, I'm pretty fucking liberal. But liberal in my own way. Pretty out there. Pretty anarchistic. To the point that people get mad about it. And they tell me that I'm too negative. That I'm too cynical. But I've given up on humanity. It's true, it's true. If I don't like somebody, I'm not gonna vote them into office. I don't understand why anybody would do that when they feel the way that they do. Or you just do whatever's in front of you, or you just do what you're told to. I think that's stupid. That's why I do things that I do, and don't do. I don't do things that I don't want to do. Cause there's so many things that I have to do that I fucking hate. It's true. Like, you know, there's so many things, like, so many necessary things, you know? Like paying bills, that fucking sucks. Paying bills, going to work, working some shitty job. I mean, it's okay. Like, you know, my job's not that bad. I love and hate my job, and I like and dislike my job. You know what I mean? Mixed feelings. Tons and tons of mixed feelings. See, I could play anything, man. It's fun. It's so much fun. Yeah, my neighbors are gonna fucking hate me. Yeah, man, it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning, and you're still up here singing. Well, by up here, I mean down here. I'm in the garage, but I know I'm loud. Can't help it. This is my time to shine. I'm a night owl. I can't choose what time it comes out. That's why I document every time when I take a shit. And the brilliance comes spewing. You know, I don't understand why. It chooses to come out at that time. Something I've noticed over the years. So I know that if people saw this, they would be impressed, maybe. Maybe think, hey, is she? Who does she think she is? Who does she think she ain't? Who does she trying to fool? Who is she trying to fool? Who is she trying to fool? Everyone. You guys don't know anything at all. Then I'm trying to school ya. Jesus, almost 30 minutes now. I know, my batteries are running low too. By the way, I don't know what I meant by that. See, I just say things and I'm like, what the fuck was I talking about? I'm talking about like fooling people and stuff. Like my stuff is very like, I mean, like I said, I'm moody, so it's like I have a lot of moods about stuff. A lot of feelings, a lot of thoughts. Most of them are negative. Sometimes they're positive. Sometimes they're exuberant. Sometimes they're anxious thoughts. Like a lot of times they're anxious thoughts, really. I feel very mixed about a lot of things. So my jokes are gonna come across that way too, I think. You know, they seem aggressive. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, because I say things that are like fucked up, and then it's like, oh, but then I say something like sweet and like random, like. It's like I say something really like sexy, and then like I'll say something really ugly. You know what I mean? I hope that you know me, like, somewhat. I feel like you know me. That's the thing with comedy. Like, I realize that that's what it is. Like, making people feel like they know you. Well, that's what art is, really. And I'm able to do that, but it's just because of my fucking illness. All I want is for people to know me, because nobody can know me, because I'm like too narcissistic, you know? It's like we have way too much fun, you know, by ourselves to like spend too much time with anyone. That's the thing. That's why I don't want to like invite people over here. But you should make it like an actual therapist, be like 45 minutes. No, but I always fucking hated that about therapists. Okay, 3 hours. 3 hours at the most. That's it, and then they're out. 3 hours. That's a good allotment of time, especially for a comedy show to do it for 3 hours. Like, dude, I could do a comedy show all night. That's the thing. Like, this is therapy, and I'm like trying to help other people. It's like they got to talk about themselves too. So, me 3 hours. Them like I'll give them like 20 minutes. No, but I mean, like, if I did some sort of, like, special or whatever, like, it would be, like, super long. Like, it would be, like, an all-nighter. Party with Amy all fucking night long. By party, I mean get real high and talk about the issues. Because that's how we party. Party and bullshit and party and bullshit. And I drink coffee now. I don't drink alcohol anymore, so we just get wired. We get wired and angry. It's so weird to not have a tongue ring anymore. I had a tongue ring for the longest time. And like I took it out and like ended up losing the ball. I'm pretty sure it's closed up now. It's okay though. I just liked it because I just liked fucking with it. Wasn't like fellatio. Like, oh my god, I cannot tell you how many fucking pieces of shit came through my drive-thru and would say something totally fucking inappropriate. And I am not one to like bitch about people being inappropriate, but it was just disgusting, man. Like I'd have some douche nozzle say like, I like that tongue ring. Like you say that to like somebody in the drive-thru, you know, like serving your food. So grody, you know. I just feel like it's real like, I mean, I don't want to say sexist, but I mean just the fact that you're thinking about me like that. You're thinking about me performing fellatio on your teeny tiny pee-pee. You know, because like I have a tongue ring. Like it's just so fucking, it's demeaning is what it is. And I don't say that like as a woman, you know. I hate it when like, that's what I feel like when women talk like that, it just makes it seem like they're trying to separate themselves like in a way that's just not, I don't think that it's serving them to do that. I just think that we should just all see ourselves as equal. So it's not that big of a deal, like, if you're a woman versus if you're a man, you know? It's just like, oh, whatever. You don't even think about it. I don't know why people think about it so much, but it makes sense if you think about sex, like, and how our society's so, like, conditioned to think that sex is so necessary and that companionship is so necessary and all that. And that's like the opposite of feminism, really, because, you know, if you want to be on your own, I mean, I think feminism is just like, it's part of this do-it-yourself ideal, but a lot of women aren't like that. They want to think they're like that, but there are very few actual feminists in the world. I know that I'm one of them, though. Ani DeFranco is one of them. But I'm sure she, like, I was thinking about this last night. I was like, as much as I love Ani DeFranco, I'm sure she'd, like, really disagree with a lot of things that I say. you know, but at least, like, I think that she'd be like, well, that's cool that at least she's honest and open and, you know. But here's the thing, y'all. This is my thing on guns. Because I know that she's real against guns. And, like, I'm just cynical. She has a kid. I feel like I just don't believe, like, that this future is good. And it's like, I don't know why people have children. That's like I said, I'm pro-abortion, and I feel like that humanity is just so terrible, and I don't think things are gonna get better. And maybe they will, but probably not. That's my hope for you. There you go. Maybe, but probably not. Uh, but yeah, I don't like society. Society doesn't like me. And so I guess it's like having no hope in humanity and all that. I'm just like, let people kill each other with guns. I don't, whatever. But here's the thing. Here's my little joke on guns. I live in the South, y'all, and if Southerners get their guns taken away, you realize that they're not going to have anything to do but be racist. Like, that's it. Like, the South will just be, like, now they can just, didn't you already say this joke? I don't care, man. I need to say it again. Because I still live in the South. Are you trying to say it over and over again so you can, like, actually say it in front of a crowd? I don't know. Because I always think, like, oh, I say it once, I can't ever say it again. But, like, I don't think that any other comic does it that way. You reiterate all the time, though. I just have too many thoughts, man. I don't like saying the same stuff. It's like, I hate it when, like, a comic gets up there and it's like, I've heard this joke, like, fucking 10 times, man. It's like, a lot of them will just, like, do the same shit. I'm like, just because it worked the other, like, 20 times that you did it doesn't mean you should keep doing it. You should, like, challenge yourself more. Anyway. I just get bored with the same fucking shit. But, I'm gonna have to watch a lot of shit tomorrow. My friends are performing though, so that's cool. I'm excited about that. Somewhat. You were such a cunt. I am a cunt. I'm really opinionated, and I just really prefer art. I really prefer when people care about their stuff, and I don't really feel like people do. But then again, I'm like, they're just getting up there, like, and doing shit like they're not, like, I don't know why you're so, like, critical, like, you're so harsh, man. And I'm like, it's like, I know that people relate to different stuff, but if you're like, watch somebody, like, just get up there and, like, not be funny, and you can tell that, like, they really want to be funny, but they're just not, and it's just, like, so sad. It's just like listening to, like, really shitty rap. It's, like, the worst thing ever. Like, you just cringe, and you feel sorry for that person, but, like, you don't want to tell them to stop, because it's like, what if this is holding them together or some shit, It's like, I don't want to, like, discourage anybody, but at the same time, I do. I just don't, like, I just say, like, mean jokes, so it just comes across as, like, just me being a bitch, but, like, and a lot of it, like, I feel like people are, like, full of themselves. I can always tell, like, when it's, like, always dudes that are, like, girl, and they always talk about their fucking dick. Notice that. They love talking about their dick. But, like, a lot of women are like that, too. Like, it's how they're full of themselves and shit, and I don't know why. Like, there's so many people in this world, like, like for me, I know I'm fooling myself. It's because like I have all these fucking emotions and I internalize them and shit. It's like I understand myself so well that it makes so much sense when I'm a narcissist. It's like all I see is me, you know? It's like I'm totally obsessed with my own reflection and I'm gonna fucking drown, okay? It's fine. I've accepted that. You just gotta feel everything so fucking much. You know, it's like people that don't feel this much, like that's why they don't have to drown themselves in some addiction or suicide. I don't judge people who kill themselves, man. Here's a toast to people that commit suicide. Because, I know. Fuck life, right? Fuck life. It's like I want y'all to be part of it. Like I want y'all to be part of my suicidal plans. I want you guys to feel like you were with me in my last moments. This is so fucked up. Okay, unless like something magical happens. And by something magical, I mean like I know this sounds like so like Disney-esque, but Cinderella need to find that magical dick. Here's the thing, I don't want I have this fantasy in my head and I can't let it go. And it's like it's not allowing me to just be with somebody like because I'm too in my head. And it's really important to have this relationship with myself. Yeah, baby. I mean, it has to be close to your like ideal or whatever the fuck in order for you to like take it seriously. It's so weird that I mean I can't let anybody in, man. It's just I am too out there. And really, people are fascinated with me, but that doesn't mean shit. I'm a fucking museum, man. Of course. I have like a serious personality disorder. It like makes me really, really strange. Um, so I know that I'm like really interesting to study and shit like that. But see, people are in awe of me and like what I'm able to do on stage and how I'm able to talk about myself and my emotions and my life and process it and everything. They're just so impressed with that shit. Like, oh wow, a bitch that thinks for herself, you know, oh my god, a bitch that thinks, whoa, you know? A bitch don't need no man, whoa. And she doesn't march in Washington? Like, nope. I'll march at my house in my own time. I don't want to like march with like a bunch of other women. It's like, women don't like me. Because like women are so mean to me. So I want to be immersed in a sea of women, you know? Fuck that. It'd be cool if they were all lesbians, but like I'm sure they're not. I'm sure they're a bunch of like Ann Coulters, like disguised as liberals.